Hello, everybody. Caleb here with episode 6 of the Think and Grow Rich mini-series, bringing you the fifth step towards riches, and that's specialized knowledge. Specialized knowledge at its core is the mastery of your field or line of work. What do you want to master? What is your skill that you think you can provide to acquire wealth and riches overall? As the only way you can really acquire wealth and riches is through specialized knowledge. Specialized knowledge, like I said, is the mastery of your field, line of work. There is also general knowledge, the second type of knowledge, which is basically at its core the things that you learn in school. There are things that you can do with school. You can follow that down into a specific line of work, but it's basically just general. For the most part, there's not many things that you remember or retain. For examples, there are Spanish teachers and French teachers in high school, but most students, I'd say 90% of students, maybe even more than that, will take a class or take their 2 years of that language, and then within a year or two, they forget probably 90% of what they learn. And that's why it's not very specialized. It's not mastery of that. But their teacher does have the mastery of that skill. That's why they are the teacher. So you can pretty much master anything and be able to acquire wealth off of it, and acquire money. It's not necessarily wealth, depends on how you budget. A lot of things to acquiring wealth besides knowledge. And that's why I think the sentence and statement that I get a lot or hear a lot, was kind of told and used to think and believe a lot, is knowledge is power. This chapter really debunks that knowledge is only potential power. It only becomes power and it gains value once you have a definite plan to put into action to a definite end. And that basically means once you have the knowledge that you want to get, you master it, you come up with a plan of how you will use it, and then you put it into action. And that shouldn't take too long. Can take, I guess it depends on the person and how long it takes to master them, but I think the sooner you take action, the more you can kind of figure out the plan along the way. It's good to have a good basic plan, but as we all know, probably life doesn't always go as planned. So get a basic plan, have your specialized knowledge that you're trying to gather, and just take action right away. I think that's the biggest thing. You can gain knowledge along the way. You enjoy the process, you enjoy the hustle, you enjoy the grind. Then yeah, specialized knowledge will bring you nothing but happiness and hopefully acquire all the wealth you desire. But I think that's the biggest point in this chapter, is that knowledge is only potential power. This chapter was full of a lot of great stories. Like I said in earlier episodes, I won't go into these stories because that's too much for my brain to remember, hard to break down into quick videos for you to learn. These are all supposed to be key takeaways. So that's basically specialized knowledge at its core. Good to have a good specialized mastery in a certain field, not a wide variety. It's not essential for any one person to have all the knowledge in the world. What is a good idea that I will get into a later video is to have a group of like-minded people who are like you, who have certain knowledge that you maybe don't have. So like a lot of YouTubers, not necessarily me, have video editors. They don't have the knowledge or the skill in video editing, but they hire somebody or they have a friend who does. So they get to work side by side and help each other out, and it makes both of their lives easier. They're allowed to alleviate the stress and not pack their mind with that not necessarily essential knowledge for their life. That was just a little example, maybe not the best example, but just something to think about, that not acquiring all the knowledge in the world isn't something you have to do. You don't have to acquire everything, but master your field, master your line of work, and you can acquire wealth. I'm sure of it. You just gotta put that good basic plan, put it into action. If you want to learn more about specialized knowledge or get more of the stories that I wasn't able to mention and only get more through my key takeaways, I'll put the link to Think and Grow Rich from Amazon in the description below. If you learned something, I'd appreciate if you left a like. If there's something you can do to make these videos better, comment it below. Comment below. Yeah, that's it for me though. Thank you for your support. Appreciate it as always. I'll see you guys in episode 7, 6 Step Towards Riches. That's imagination. Look forward to that. See you guys there. Peace.